Dear all, welcome to my channel Biology Notes. Today I will discuss how thyroid hormones are transported, how they make entry to the target cell, and mode of thyroid hormone action. Contents of the video include overview on plasma proteins that help in thyroid hormone transportation, mechanism of entry of thyroid hormones into the target cell, and the mechanism of thyroid hormone action. After release from the thyroid follicular cell, the thyroid hormones immediately bind with specific plasma protein. Only 0.04% of T4 and 0.4% of T3 are unbound or free and consequently available for entry and action in target tissues. There are three major thyroid hormone transport proteins: thyroxine binding globulin or TBG, transthyretin or formerly called thyroxine binding prealbumin, and albumin. So, we should focus on these plasma proteins and we must know some important information about this. Thyroxine binding globulin or TBG. It is glycoprotein in nature, composed of a single 54 kilodalton polypeptide chain. Each TBG molecule has a single binding site for T4 or T3. It is the major plasma protein that binds approximately 70% of total released thyroid hormones. Transthyretin or thyroxine binding prealbumin. It is a 55 kilodalton globular polypeptide. It binds approximately 20% of released thyroid hormones. In mammals, transthyretin binds T4 with higher affinity than T3. The concentration of transthyretin is more than TBG. Albumin. Albumin binds to T4 and T3 with lesser affinity than TBG or transthyretin. Approximately less than 10% of released hormones are bound to this protein. Rapid thyroid hormone dissociation rates from albumin make it an additional source of free hormone in tissues. It has the highest concentration in comparison to two other plasma proteins. It was generally believed that thyroid hormone passes through cell membranes by simple diffusion. This notion was based on the fact that thyroid hormone, being lipophilic, could easily cross the lipid-rich bilayer of the cell membrane. However, robust evidence has accumulated to suggest that the transport of thyroid hormone into their target cells is facilitated by specific transport proteins. The molecules that have been identified as transporters for thyroid hormones in the human belong mainly to two families: the organic anion transporting peptides or OATP and the monocarboxylate anion transporter or MCT. Organic anion transporting peptides or OATP. These are a large family of homologous proteins that transport different iodothyronins as well as various other organic compounds. They are composed of 652 to 868 amino acids with molecular weight between 80 and 90 kilodalton. To date, 40 OATPs have been characterized in man, rats and mice. OATP1B1 and OATP1B3 are expressed specifically in the liver. OATP1C1 is expressed solely in the brain and testes. OATP1A2 is expressed in brain, liver and kidney. OATP1C1 is important for the transport of T4 across the blood-brain barrier. Monocarboxylate transporter. There are two main monocarboxylate transporters or MCT that help in thyroid hormone uptake in the target cell. These are MCT8 and MCT10. MCT8 is a protein composed of 613 amino acids, molecular weight 67 kilodalton. MCT8 is expressed in many tissues such as liver, kidney, heart, brain, bone, placenta, lung and skeletal muscle. It enhances T3 uptake into neuronal cells of the hippocampus, amygdala, basal ganglia and cerebellar Purkinje cells. MCT10 is a protein composed of 515 amino acids, molecular weight 55 kilodalton, expressed in different human and rodent tissues, in particular intestine, liver, skeletal muscle, heart and placenta. Like MCT8, it also induces iodothyronine uptake and also stimulates the deiodination of iodothyronins in cells co-transfected with different deiodinases. This is a schematic diagram of thyroid hormone transport in mouse brain. Thyroxine or T4 is transported through blood-brain barrier by mainly OATP1C1 transporter into central nervous system, and transportation of T3 at blood-brain barrier is mainly dependent on MCT8. T4 is then uptaken by astrocytes, but the mechanism is still unknown. In astrocytes, the T4 is converted to active T3 by type 2 deiodinase or D2 enzyme. Now, this T3 and this T3 move toward the cell membrane of the cell body of neuron. Then, mainly the MCT8 uptakes the T3 into the cell body and T3 is moved into the nucleus for cellular response. This is a diagram showing mechanism of thyroid hormone action. We have already discussed how thyroid hormones enter into the target cell. Thyroid hormone acts via binding to a specific nuclear receptor known as thyroid hormone receptor or TR. These receptors act as transcription factors, ultimately affecting the regulation of gene transcription and translation. These receptors are protein molecules of about 50 kilodalton. Thyroid hormone receptors are located in the nuclei of target cell bound to thyroid hormone response elements or TRE in the DNA. This is short repeated sequences of DNA. The thyroid hormone receptors are present either as homodimer or as heterodimer. The heterodimer is formed by one thyroid hormone receptor with another different nuclear receptor known as 9-cis-retinoic acid receptor or RXR. This RXR also acts as transcription factor. In absence of ligand, the activity of this homodimer or heterodimer is suppressed by binding of a co-repressor. Ultimately, there is no gene expression. But when T3 is entered into the nucleus and bind to the ligand binding domain of thyroid hormone receptor, a conformational changes occur and the co-repressor is get dissociated. As the co-repressor is dissociated, an co-activator protein binds with this homodimer or heterodimer. Finally, gene transcription is initiated and cellular responses start as desired. So this is all about the thyroid hormone transport, mode of entry into the target cell and mechanism of thyroid hormone action. If you have any query, please write in the comment section. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notifications of new videos. Stay with us, keep watching. Thank you.